Would you care to take a look, Blair?
At that, your resume? Now, why would I want to do that, Gabrielle? You probably made everything up in it.
Oh, I think she would believe everything in here. Don't you, Todd? Good, open it. As you will see, I wrote down in detail everything I overheard on the docks last night between you and David Vickers. I think your wife should read my resume. Don't you think she should read it? I mean, after all, she did show some signs that she didn't quite believe my qualifications for the job of style editor.
Oh, you know what? I don't doubt your qualifications because you don't have any.
Then you must be very curious as to why Todd is willing to offer me this job. Why don't you read it? Honestly, it'll clear everything up.
Let me get this straight. Right now, I think that you are a bed-hopping, fortune-hunting, Brit-talking con bimbo who's in between prison sentences, but you think after I read that so-called resume of yours, I'm suddenly going to think that you are the greatest thing since Lois Lane to the journalism world,
Well, I wouldn't go that far. What I would say is that what's in my hand will explain to you the reason why I came here without any doubt in my mind that Todd would hire me.
Okay, fine. Look, you know, fun's fun, but enough is enough. I really do, believe it or not, have to run a newspaper, and there's got to be something in the world more interesting to do than this.
No, wait a minute. Just for a laugh? Oh, yeah, you know what? It might be a hoot to see what she considers qualifications. This would probably be the first resume in history that mentions sleeping your way to the top. Now, did you put that under experience or education?
Okay, hey, you want to laugh? I'll tell you a joke. All right, 3 cowboys walk into a bar singing Westward.
What?
Oh, wait, I can't tell you that one. You know what? Never mind. I don't have time for this.
Then I must be hired.
No way. Todd called security and they should be here by now. And, well, you know what? This is your last opportunity just to leave on your own steam, Gabrielle.
But Todd wants me to stay. Don't you, Todd?
Why don't you just throw her out?
Throw Gabrielle out. It's just that I was hoping security would come do it because I'm wearing a nice suit, and I think maybe you should go get Jack and Star and get them away from Vicky because she's a terrible influence on
I
them.
just came over here to talk about maybe coming back to work.
Well, fine, look, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about later.
You know, if she weren't here, we could have worked this out.
Well, she won't be here
now.
long. And when security comes, they might take her hair out of the French twist, and you don't want to be here for that.
Fine. I'll go. I'll see you at home.
It's remarkable. You two have a remarkable relationship. You do. Wonder if you still will after I tell her the truth.
You're not going to tell Blair anything, because if you tell Blair the truth about baby Jack, you won't have anything to hold over my head.
Todd, I have nothing to lose. Nothing. So if you're not going to give me this job here, believe me, I shall enjoy bringing you down immensely. So why don't you give me something to lose or get ready to say goodbye to your precious, sweet little wifey?
You don't have the guts.
Oh, yes, I do. And you know I do. Now, let's stop the games. Hire me now. Or shall I, tell Blair everything I know? What's it going to be, Todd?
You know, it's not going to work. Once you really screw this job up, people are going to wonder why I gave it to you in the first place.
But I'm not going to screw it up. I'm going to be fabulous. Because I am a hard worker. And I know the beat, Todd. And I think outside the box.
The box. The box. You know what? I'm going to put you in a box. I'm going to put it on a boat. I'm going to push it out to sea.
Remember, there are lots more copies of that letter that I gave to you. Lots of them. Now then, why don't you cheer up a little bit? You look awfully dour. I know that we've got off to an awkward start, but I firmly believe that you will someday realize that this is the smartest decision you've ever made.
And I firmly believe that someday you will realize that this is the dumbest decision you've ever made. I promise you.
From penniless shoplifter to fashion editor? What a difference a day makes. Yes.
My sweet boy.
You're welcome. I had a good time.
It's about time you're here.
Well, what's wrong, sweetie? Didn't you have a good time here?
Not with Aunt Vicky acting all weird and yelling.
Yeah, like that's the Aunt Vicky we know.
Tell me about it.
Excuse me.
Well, hello?
Todd, you look terrible.
Thanks.
Gabrielle must have been a handful.
No. Piece of cake.
You took care of her?
Oh, yeah, I got rid of her. Let's just say I took care of her real good.
Al, hi. It's Mum. Listen, I hope you're out enjoying yourself. I'm so sorry that I wasn't available to help you settle into the carriage house. But I was working on an opportunity that paid off. It's such wonderful news. It's such good news for both of us. I can't wait to share it with you. So I'll see you very, very, very soon. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, it's me. Listen up. There's something you need to know about today. No matter what.
Oh, Todd, I'm so glad to hear your voice. Listen, I don't think you'll be able to shrug this off. I got tremendous details at Ace's trial.
What are you talking about?
Details, darling, the lifeblood of fashion and style. You'll have it all for the late edition, okay? If you could have seen what Renee was wearing, you would have had such a giggle.
Okay, shut your yap and listen for a second. I'm not going to be at the paper until later because I got a big meeting. But no matter what happens, you don't go anywhere near the Manning building today. You got that?
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
Because I haven't really had a chance to tell Blair about the job that you might have.
You better tell her, Todd.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about that, but...
Otherwise, I will tell her that that baby she just adopted is the one that she gave birth to in Mexico. The one you gave away. The one you told her was dead.
I just wish Mr. Manning had said something.
Well, we haven't had a chance to work things out, but it's obvious that he knew that was coming. He freed up this wonderful office, didn't he?
No. Actually, he didn't.
Well, then who's supposed to be in this office?
I am.